Guys, so this intro is actually a completely different day to this video because, sorry it's shaky as well on my phone. I didn't know if I actually wanted to upload this. I wasn't really keen on it, like the actual full outlook of everything, so yeah, that's why I didn't film an intro or an outro. But this is my sultry dramatic Valentine's look. If you wanted to go a bit more dramatic, you could add lashes. Maybe that's what I was missing. But yeah, this was my sultry and dramatic Valentine's look, and I hope you enjoy, and happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so I'm starting with my lids primed and my eyebrows on. I've got the MUA dark brown or black brown eye pencil on, and the eyeshadow palette that I'm using today is the NYX Warm Neutrals. They haven't actually got names, so obviously I'm just pointing them out, but the first one that I'm taking was a warm mauve colour. Then I'm going to take a burgundy colour and blend that through my crease on, this is just a Morphe fluffy blending brush. I'm bringing this up quite high because we want it nice and dramatic, so obviously we want it to come right up to near enough where we put the highlighter under the brow, on the brow bone. Then I'm taking the next darkest burgundy shade and I'm going to stamp that on to start with to get the most pigment payoff. I'm using just a small blending brush, and then I'm going to go back over with the brush that we used previously to blend that together, so we've got no harsh lines. And as you can see, it just adds a bit more definition to the crease. And I'm winging this look out. I'm bringing it near enough right out to the corner of my brow, my eyebrow, to give it a nice, dramatic cat eye smoky look. And then I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to take the shimmery, like it's kind of like a red orange shift. I'm going to put that all over the first 2/3 of my eye. I'm not cutting the crease because I don't want it to be a cut crease, but I just want to add a bit of brightness to my eye. And then I'm just going to deepen up the crease ever so slightly, just going back over with that burgundy colour. And the best thing to do with these kind of looks, just keep blending. It's the best thing you can do when with like it's kind of like a grungy look, smoky look. Just keep blending and everything will start to come together. So for the face, I'm going to start with my Benefit Professional, and I only tend to focus this to where my pores are really bad, so like my nose, either side of my nose and my forehead. And then I'm going to go with my favourite foundation, which is my Maybelline Superstay, and I'm mixing True Ivory and Ivory together. This is the best full coverage affordable foundation you can get. It's £10 a bottle. Yes, I mix two, so it is a little bit more expensive for me, like if I have to buy both bottles, but look at that coverage. And we are going to cream contour today, just because if you want your contour to stay in place and your bronzer to stay in place, if you put a cream down and then powder over the top, you've pretty much got it there until you take it off at the night. I'm using a nice bright concealer. I'm using Extra Fair from Collection Lasting Perfection, because with us going dark and heavy on the eyes, we need something nice and bright for the under eyes. So I'm using the matte base concealer stick from Revolution in C13, and as you can see, that just adds some colour to the face straight away. And I'm going to bake under my eyes, so I'm just tapping out all the creases using my Rimmel Match Perfection. I like to use a sponge when I do this, and I do bring my bake up the corner, the sides of my nose. 1, to help contour, and 2, it helps me not get as oily as quick. It still happens, but it just keeps the oils at bay a little bit. Then I just go over with a powder puff just to press in some powder and set everything in place. Then to set the contour, I'm going to go with my Collection Bronze Glow and just go over where we put that cream contour. I'm going to take my Hoola bronzer just to add some real definition, because when we're going dramatic, you've got to have those cheekbones and that jawline to match the eyes. And I'm just going to top up my bronzer with some of the Clinique bronzer in Sunkissed. And then under my contour and bronzer, I'm just going to bake under there with my Rimmel Match Perfection. It just gives it that super snatched look. Then I'm just going to use my Hoola bronzer to contour my nose, just ties everything together, just stops the nose looking so stark. I use my L'Oreal Life to Peach. Love this bronzer, and this blusher, it blends so nicely with the bronze as well. And if you've been here a while, you will definitely know this highlight. It is my Revolution Pro Glow. This palette is looking very sad for itself, but as you can see from that glow, there is no wonder that I use it. So for the under eye, I'm just going to take a flat fluffy brush, which sounds weird, but it is a flat fluffy brush, and put some of that burgundy under the eye and just blend it out nice and fluffy with a small tapered brush. We want to bring the drama under the eyes as well. As you can see, it's just tying the whole look together. I like to make sure it connects with the upper corner that we've done. And then I'm going to take black eyeliner, which I actually couldn't find my favourite one, and this one doesn't go on as easy. And I'm just going to put some eyeliner in my waterline and my tight line. Like I say, I couldn't find my favourite one, so this one doesn't go on as easy. The other one that I love is like super black first try. And then my favourite mascara, Benefit Bad Girl Bang. I say favourite, I've got a couple of favourites, but for that dramatic black lash, this is the one that you need. And like I said in my intro, you can add lashes if that's what you want, and you can add those in here. If I was to put lashes on, I'd just go on with a very fine line of black eyeliner just to help disguise the band, but I've got quite long lashes, so I can get away without wearing falsies on a daily basis. And to line my lips, I'm going to use MAC Cook lip liner, and I'm going to line them quite heavily and quite dark because I want to carry that drama onto the lips. And I'm going to use a Rimmel lipstick, and I can't actually remember the colour, but as you can see, it's a nice dark red to complement the eyes. And this is the finished look. Just to finish, we're going to use the Primark setting spray, the 2-in-1 setting spray, and that is everything done. So I hope you enjoyed this. This was using the NYX Ultimate Neutrals, or Warm Neutrals, sorry, palette. If you wanted a bit more of a cheaper alternative, the Revolution Reloaded Neutral 3 palette is a really good alternate for it. Some of the colours in there are really similar. It's actually what I've got on my eyes today, the Neutrals 3 palette. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe and turn on the notifications to see what else I've got in store for you. I've got a couple more videos already pre-recorded even, that will be up over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, remember to subscribe and keep an eye out for them.